At least once in their lifetime, an individual hears that a factor of success is waking up early. Your morning routine and attitude determines your whole day. So your hunger for success forces you to set your alarm for 6:30 a.m. But when the time comes, the chirping of the bird is irritating your soul, and the rising sun just can't seem to make you smile like it does the sky. So you reach over and press snooze. Not because it's time to wake up, but because it's time to resume your sleep. And this may happen again, and again, and again, but you just can't seem to understand why. So questions start to arise, such as, am I staying up too late? Am I not motivated enough? Maybe I'm abnormal. But have you ever wondered that what if you're just not genetically capable of functioning in the morning? If no amount of coffee helps one to wake up, it is right and just to blame their genes. According to the recent study of 23andMe, the ability of a person to be a morning person, somebody who loves mornings, or a night owl, somebody who loves the nightlife, is at least partially written in your DNA. What makes everyone unique? The answer is DNA. DNA, also known as deoxyribonucleic acid, is a set of instructions located in the nucleus of the cell. It is made up of long chains of nucleotides. A nucleotide is the basic structural unit and building block for the DNA. There are 4 of them, called adenine, cytosine, thymine, and guanine. These 4 nucleotides make a chain of sequence that will later decode and give everyone their own unique features. DNA folds itself into paired packages called chromosomes, and humans have a total of 46 of these. Each chromosome acts as an instruction for different aspects of our life, such as eye color and hair color. These traits are passed down from parent to offspring, causing and affecting certain traits to appear in the next generations through heredity. Throughout time, there has been an ongoing debate about nature versus nurture. Nature has to do with an individual's personal traits and acts based on their genetic layout. It is something that is out of our control because it is passed down to us by our ancestors. Nurture is the opposite. It has to do with the environmental influences around us and what effect they have. It is a study of how the way someone was raised contributes towards who they are. Epigenetics is a field that has shed light on both nature and nurture. It is primarily concerned with how environmental factors can influence gene expressions. They are genes that can be turned on and off. The Human Genome Project is an international research effort to determine the DNA sequence of the entire human genome. This project has given scientists a lot of information to better understand what differentiates people genetically. These studies have helped provide answers to the questions regarding the similarities and differences between humans. What do our genes have to do with our incapability to be a morning person? Our sleeping patterns have to do with our ancestors from way back. Early individuals had a system placed to protect the group or tribe. A certain group of people stayed up the whole night and another group slept. This turned on a gene through epigenetics which affected our sleeping patterns. This soon passed on from generation to generation. Because of this epigenetics gene turned on, night owls are at a disadvantage. They are feeling sleep deprivation, which does not allow their bodies to function at their full potential. This is called social jet lag. Researchers at 23andMe found 15 regions of the human genome that are linked to being a morning person, including 7 regions associated with genes regulating circadian rhythm. A circadian rhythm helps to determine our sleep patterns. It is also known as the body's master clock. Early in the year of 2016, David Hines and his team collected saliva samples of 90,000 23andMe customers. They asked the participant questions such as, do you consider yourself a morning person or a night person? By studying the DNA and comparing it to the answers of the participants, the scientists were able to analyze whether any single base pair mutations, called single nucleotide polymorphisms, or SNPs, showed up more frequently in people who identified themselves as being a morning person. Scientists came to the conclusion that if a person has just 1 out of 15 genetic variants turned on, then that increases the chances of someone being a morning person by between 5 and 25%. They also found that women were more likely to be early risers. This study provides evidence that genetics play a strong role in your preferred time of day, and it was also determined that this morningness profile predisposes a person towards other quirks. A few patterns according to one's preferred state were uncovered, such as night owls were more likely to sweat in their sleep, they were more likely to have insomnia, more likely to suffer from depression, and they have a higher body mass index. Although being a morning bird is genetics, there are some steps you can take towards training yourself. You can wake up to direct sunlight, work out first thing in the morning, meditate, and do something positive such as reviewing your goals. All these things may not be guaranteed to change your genetic layout, but they sure will help motivate you to do better in your day and help you achieve success. So the question stands, does waking up early equal to success, or does your routine equal to success?